I'm going to bring the Monday, September 14th, 2024 p.m. Selectmen's meeting and call it to order. Tim?
Bear with me just a moment here. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions on the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 19, and the Governor's March 15th, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting of the Freetown Board of Selectmen is being conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort is being made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that persons who would like to view this meeting while in progress may do so by accessing the live stream of this meeting on the town's YouTube channel, youtube.com/freetownma, or accessible by visiting freetownma.gov/freecam. In the event this live stream is unsuccessful, I am recording this meeting, which actually reminds me to record the meeting. So I'll set that up now. I'm recording this meeting and the recording will be posted to the town's YouTube channel as soon as I am able to following the conclusion of this meeting. And for the record, we have Selectman Grunwald, we have Selectman Pacheco, Selectman Matthews is on audio only, as well as the town administrator, David DeMonch, and myself, Tim McIntosh, administrative assistant.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Hopefully this will be a nice short meeting and we can just get to the things that we have at hand. The first thing we need to do is, I don't know if anybody had a chance to look over their emails today, but I'd like, there's an email about a proposed addition to the warrant. It's something that needs to be done in a timely manner. Otherwise, it'll hold up a whole purchase agreement with somebody and the Asona Inn. So it's something that the town made an error on, and it's something that we have to correct. And fortunately, the timing is right because we can actually open the warrant, add this article in. It's already been approved by Mark Rich. He's already reviewed it. And then that way it'll correct the error and everybody can move on. If no one's opposed to that, I would entertain a motion to reopen the warrant article and add the following: to see if the town will vote to authorize the treasurer to execute a deed and convey to Ted E. Hadley and Mary C. McIntosh the parcel of land shown on Assessor's Map 211 at Lot 216, which parcel was sold by the town at a public auction to Earl H. Hadley on or about 3/24/1965, as the town did not execute the deed at that time and take any action relative thereto.
Motion granted.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Selectman Grunwald,
Aye.
Selectman Matthews,
Yes.
and Selectman Pacheco.
Yes. All right, so now I'll move to close the warrant for the October 3rd special town meeting. Do I have a motion to close the warrant article, the warrant?
Motion granted.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Selectman Grunwald,
Yes.
Selectman Matthews,
Yes.
and Selectman Pacheco.
Yes. All right, I need a motion, and I'll read them all out to do the following. Accept the changes made by town council to the warrant marked version 3. Withdraw the article marked as proposed article number 7 on the draft warrant marked version 3 regarding engaging the services of a landscaping service for the new police station. Withdraw the article marked as proposed article 6 on the draft warrant marked version 4 regarding the preparation of road layouts at the request of the highway surveyor, and adjust the language in the article marked as proposed article 9 on the draft warrant marked version 4 to reflect the accurate dollar figures in fiscal year as recommended by the town accountant.
Motion granted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Selectman Grunwald,
Yes.
Selectman Matthews,
Yes.
and Selectman Pacheco.
Okay. I'll also accept a motion to finalize the warrant for the October 3rd special town meeting.
Motion granted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Selectman Grunwald,
Yes.
Selectman Matthews,
Yes.
and Selectman Pacheco.
Yes. Okay, second thing on the agenda, thank you, everybody. Second thing on the agenda is interview and hiring process for the Board of Health agent. Does anybody have any ideas, recommendations?
So I know our three options are to either delegate this to the town administrator, David. He can do interviews this week, and then we could probably make an appointment based on the recommendations by, I think, September 21st, what I read. And then do that or do a preliminary screening committee. And then the third option would be to re-advertise the position. From what I heard, we got, if this, I hope this is still true, we have 5 applicants.
I believe we actually got a 6th
A
today, but I'm not totally sure.
So
5 or 6.
I have not seen any of those applications yet, but I would think I would go just because we kind of want someone to get here in a timely fashion. I recommend that we delegate it to David, but I'm open to comment on this.
I don't mind David, but I also would like the Board of Health Chair to be there as well.
Yes, yeah. So a part of that would be David would pick a group of people to make the.
Yeah, that's fine. And make a recommendation to the board. I'm good with that. George, are you all right to be on that panel?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So do I have a motion? Do you need a motion, Tim, or do you want just general consensus?
Just general consensus will be fine.
Okay,
As long as they all understand. I might have Ally also sit in because of the HR function.
yep,
That's a good idea.
I have, yeah, that's perfect. So we're just gonna leave it up to you and George and go from there. You guys can make a recommendation and bring it back to the board and we'll be good.
All right.
All right, perfect.
One more thing.
Yep.
Do we have policies as far as requirements for that position and job description? Because I'd like to see all that before I interview anyone.
Yep, Ally has all that information. She can make sure you get a copy of it.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'll turn it over to the personnel board.
All right, first, it's with deep regret that I will have to ask for a motion to accept the resignation of Executive Assistant HR Director Ally Goals. I just want to say some words that Ally Goals has been an asset to this town for 9 years, I think. She has been extremely patient with me as a first-time selectman. Her institutional knowledge and ability to communicate this information to me has made my transition from just a regular resident to an elected official much easier than I expected. And I think that all of us wish her the best in all of her future endeavors. But yeah, so can I please have a motion to accept Ally's resignation?
Can we discuss that at the next part of our meeting in executive session first?
Just to keep you in mind, when you talk in executive session, you can't talk about the individual. You have to talk about the position. Otherwise, you have to notify Ally 48 hours in advance. Give her the opportunity to have town council present and ask that it be held in open session. So those are, you can't talk about an individual per se.
Well, no, I just want to discuss the position.
All right. Just as long as you
not-
understand that, because I think Ally would feel very strongly about being there.
No,
And
we're
just
not going to discuss Ally. That's not my.
okay. And I just want to say on the record that I second Trevor's comments regarding Ally. She's been awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better person to help me with the 3 years that I've been in town. She's smart. She's, she has been a total asset to the town, and her historical or institutional knowledge, along with Tim, has been an incredible asset to me, because I'm not from the community, and a lot of times I've had to seek out opinions from Ally and Tim, and Ally has always been there. She's gone the extra mile. I can't say enough about her. I wish her only the best in the future, and she's going to be missed.
Yeah, I'd like to second that, as I feel exactly the same way, David.
Okay.
So Ally and I speak the same language. We actually can finish each other's sentences most of the time. She knows what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it, and I know what she's thinking when she's thinking it. I've known Ally since she worked in the Board of Health and the building department, and helped her transition to the Board of Selectmen office, and then again to Human Resource Director. I don't know what the town's going to do without her. And, you know, I teased her on the phone the other day. I said, you're like the Tom Brady, like you're moving to another team and I hate it. But I also wish her the best if this is truly what she wants to do. I would never wish anything more for her because, you know, she is smart, she has potential, she has done amazing things for this town, be it as part of, you know, the, you know, doing things for the town as far as the Easter egg hunt and the Halloween events and all those other things, and lighting of the bandstand at Christmas time, and, you know, planning all of our town parties and our employee parties, and even going to the axe place to throw axes. So, I mean, I'm gonna miss her more than anybody will ever understand. So I don't want to accept her letter.
Well, I think.
I know.
I think we have to, unfortunately. I
I
already tried to.
But I don't have to
think we
make
have a
it
choice on that.
easy.
No.
I don't have to make it easy. It is with deep, 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 deep regret to make a motion to accept her letter of resignation.
George, can you second that or?
We can still discuss this in an executive session, not the letter, but the position.
Okay,
So do I have a second?
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Selectman Grunwald,
yes.
Selectman Pacheco,
Yes.
and Selectman Matthews.
Yes.
That was a hesitant yes
Yes.
from all of us, I think.
And I think it should be noted too that she gave us more than just a, you know, she could have just left on the day she decided to made this decision, but she's being very gracious and has just agreed to stay for a couple extra weeks. So that's I really appreciate that. All right.
Same.
Next, I would like a motion to extend Barbara Place's paid leave through October 23rd. Can I have a motion to extend that?
Motion made.
Can I have a second?
Second with discussion. You know, none of us want to be, and first of all, you know, I think the board sends our best to Barbara, and I mean, I know, Trevor, you don't have children, and Tim either, but it is a difficult, I can't even imagine, I can't even put into words a position that she is in. And I don't know if we can extend her maybe a little part of the leave without touching her sick time. I don't know if that's, if that is available. I don't know. I will certainly go along with granting her leave for as long as she needs it. And with some of that being on the town.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in that. I know she's done a ton for the town. She works so hard, and it's I mean, another really important person, and it's a horrible situation. So yeah, I'm very interested in what we can do.
Do we
around that.
have bereavement leave on our books at all?
We do. I'm not,
Not much.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure, and I don't, right, so I mean, I would extend giving her the 2 weeks right now, and you know what, if I would do it for anybody in that situation with the loss of a child in such in any way, shape, or form.
I agree.
I would ask that the town do it for at least 2 weeks, and then we can touch base with her and see what, you know, I don't want to burden her. I want her to have this time to just recoup and do what she needs to do for her and herself and the rest of her family. So I would just say, let's give her another 2 weeks and we can go from there.
Yeah.
Can we make that bereavement leave so it doesn't come out of her other times?
I think.
Yeah, I would just say on the back of the town. I mean, we can't, we can call it bereavement, and we can just say that, you know, that's what we're doing. I don't know how to do it. It's the first time. I know like when people are sick and there's extended sick time, people donate their sick time. I don't even think we should be doing that. That's just my personal opinion. I'll go with whatever the board wants to do.
I'll make a motion to give it 2 weeks bereavement time and go from there.
I need, there's a matter that I need to talk to Trevor about as personnel chair that I fully support what you're trying to do, but I just want to, there's another piece of background information that I want to make sure that he's aware of prior to, well, you're going to make the decision to give it the 2 weeks. So let's just leave it at that. And then we can bring it back up later.
Okay.
David, I can barely hear you.
So I'll grant that motion. I think George is the last one, or
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
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 Selectman Grunwald,
Yes.
Selectman Pacheco,
Yes.
and Selectman Matthews.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I will entertain a motion to go into executive session to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, executive assistant or equivalent position, and 2, Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A6, to consider the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real estate if the chair so declares that an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the negotiating position of the public body and the chair so declares.
Motion granted.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Selectman Grunwald,
Yes.
Selectman Matthews,
Yes.
and Selectman Pacheco.
Yes.
All right, I will stop the live stream and we'll be good for executive session. Thank you.
And not to reopen.
Okay, I was going to say that. Yep.
There we go.
Ugh.
All right, bear with me just a moment.